good, it's on. Good morning. It's Monday Morning Coffee with Peg, even though technically it's Sunday afternoon. And I thought I'd do something different today. Those of you, I know a lot of you have been where it's snowy and horrible and all that. So I thought I'd kind of show you a little bit about where we live. Why I don't like long sleeve clothes, which you'll understand very quickly. And just a little bit about life, I guess. So anyway, I'm in, that's my front door behind me. I'm in my front yard, and I'm going to turn the phone around here, or turn the camera around here if I can. Let's see if this is it. No.
You'll probably be able to top. You may have to need to stop the video and start a new one.
Yeah, I don't want to stop it.
Well, you can splice them together later.
Okay, so I may splice them together. Alright, I'm going to stop and restart.
Better?
There we go. So here we are. We're in my front yard. Thought I'd just kind of show you a little bit of green. It's, what, about 71 today, I think Dad said?
Yeah, low 70s.
Low 70s. It's kind of breezy. Hi, Gray. We have way too many kitties here. But this is where I live. I live in just kind of a nice, quiet little neighborhood. Gonna cross the street and everything. You can see our beautiful trees, our cars, green grass. Just kind of, yeah, this is where I live. I live in an average neighborhood. I'm definitely not rich. I'm not poor, but not rich. Yeah, this is kind of where I live. This is what I look at. I actually work in the back of the house, and I look out onto the backyard, which I'm not going to show you.
Because it's a mess.
Because it's a total mess right now. But anyway, this is kind of where I live. Now, in the summertime, it will get to be 106, 110. Usually, it will get to be over 100 degrees. For, I don't know, like I want to say it's a month at a time or 14 days at a time at least. So I'm going to go ahead and come back in here. And you won't be seeing me. I'm just going to go ahead in here and sit on the porch. You can see we're feeding some cats. Hi, Rio. It's okay. Rio is very shy. Robin's sitting out on the porch. Out on the sidewalk. So anyway, this is me. This is my house. I'm going to go ahead and stop this and then turn it around, I guess, so it faces me. Okay, so this is me. This is my life, such as it is. I'm just going to have to sit here and hold this, I guess, which means it'll probably be a short video before my arm falls asleep, which is okay. You don't need to hear me talk a lot. But I thought I'd share a little bit about my life because, I'm kind of happy with it. It's not what I thought it'd be. I'm 58. I'll be 59 this year, and I don't know. I thought it would be a different life. Robin's laughing because of cats running around here. But it's my life, and I'm happy with it. And it's the life I've made. If I had been smarter in my 30s and 40s, I would have made different financial choices in 50s. And I might have a different life. But it is what it is. And so I guess my thoughts for this week are about how our life becomes what we make of it. Are we making the choices now to lead to the life we want? And if not, what can we do to change it? One thing I've been thinking about an awful lot lately is back on 9/11. Actually, it was 9/12. The day after 9/11, I remember I went to the BX. We needed something. We lived on base at Andrews Air Force Base. And, of course, that's right near D.C. And I went to the BX, and I needed something. I forget what I needed. And there was this lady standing very patiently outside. She was, probably in her 60s. Maybe her early 70s. But she was very nicely dressed, an older woman. And she was just standing there very patiently. And I was like, well, aren't they open? And she goes, oh, yes, they're open. But they're only allowing active duty military and their spouses. They're not allowing retirees in. And she's like, my husband's, at the commissary, and he's going to pick me up in a minute. And she had gone in because she wanted to buy an American flag to fly at their house. So I stood there and talked to her for a minute, and I, offered to drive her over to the commissary, which is right across the lot. She's like, "No, I'm fine. My husband's coming." And so we stood and talked for a minute about, what had happened and the shock of it. And another woman came out of the BX and told her that, "I'm sorry, all the flags are gone," because she was going to buy her a flag. She was, like me, she was a military spouse. She was going to buy her a flag and bring it out to her. And but all the flags were already sold out. So anyway, she just was like, "Well, thank you so much." She was at peace. And just, I remember her sense of peace at something that would have aggravated almost everybody else. She was like, "Well, that's just life. It happens. I understand what they're doing. And, they've got to tighten security. And I get that." And I remember just how she knew who she was. She knew, it was like she knew her limits. She knew what she could and couldn't do. And if she couldn't do it, that was fine. She tried, and that was it. There was no swearing. There was no cussing. There wasn't even any angry words. It was just a very quiet acceptance of the situation. And I remember thinking at the time, that's what I want to be when I get older. I want to have a quiet attitude like that, where I know myself, I know my rights and everything, but I have an acceptance of life. Because why be mean, and why to be all rah. And I look at my life a lot now and I go, am I working towards that? And can I be honest with you? Not like I should. Too often I find myself saying, "Well, it should be this way," or "that darn cat," or "you dog," or whatever. And I give in to the, I gotta say it, I gotta do something, I'm gonna be this person who has to mouth off or whatever. And then I realize later, that's not who I want to be. Now, I'm not saying everybody should be what I want to be. Don't get me wrong. But with my personality type and my all of that, peace is what matters most to me. Peace between people. I hate hearing any conflict, etc., etc. But too often I add to it. So, this really has me thinking as I shared where I am right now in my life. Where are you in your life? Are you where you want to be? What are you doing to become what you want to become? And what do you need to do to change, if anything? Maybe you don't need to change anything. Maybe you are perfectly content. In which case, yay, I'm happy for you. For me, I got a long ways to go. I'm getting better. I'm really getting better. But I think sometimes I just remember, don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. That it doesn't matter if someone says something and it doesn't sound right to me, because I would rather have peace with them and assume that they meant something nice versus, assume that they're trying to hurt me. So anyway, that's this week's Monday Morning Coffee with Peg, with my very gray, unwashed hair, as you can see. You're seeing me just as I am, with my Cato dress that I love, but I didn't even bother to tie the sleeves up. It's like this, where the sleeves tie. And it's my very first open shoulder type thing, and I love it. So anyway, that's me. You're seeing me just as I am, kind of just sharing from life. I hope you have a great week. I do have a couple videos I need to make and put up. One's for Dia and Company, one's for Stitch Fix. I will say in Dia and Company, I'm in trouble because I wrote to a girlfriend, Kayla, and said, "Kayla, I've got a box and there's a top that's $65 and I just don't care." And as all of you may know from my videos, I'm always going, "Well, I could get this cheaper here. I could get this cheaper there." So y'all are going to have to help me decide, should I care or should I just break down and get it? Yes?
You don't care because it's boring, or you don't care how much it costs?
I don't care how much it costs, because it's that pretty. And it's funny because Stitch Fix has one like that, and D&. Company has, Stitch Fix has a $65 top that I like. D&. Company has a $65 top that I like. The Stitch Fix one I've been going back and forth with for weeks. Should I not? I probably won't, because I was able to extend my checkout date till the 14th. With D&. Company, I'm not even going, should I or shouldn't I? It's kind of like, I want it. But I am going to show it to you guys and get your opinions and think about it. I did share a picture of me on Facebook with it, and so far 3 or 4 people have liked it, and it's kind of like, ooh, because I said, trying to decide about this top. So, I will be sharing those videos. I haven't decided yet how to do them. I thought about doing them outside and just trying on the clothes and showing you how they look like versus going through this unboxing and then all of that. Maybe just making it more like a quick little fashion show. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. But anyway, that's me. You're seeing me, no makeup, just kind of on a Sunday afternoon sharing Monday morning coffee with Peg. Oh, Robin's having to go after a cat he's one of our male cats, and he's not the nicest with the girls. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. Keep me in your prayers. I need to rehome some cats in the next couple weeks. Definitely need to rehome them. Yeah, we just seem to... Anyway, I'll just say it started with one cat and go from there. Anyway, this is Monday Morning Coffee with Peg saying, are you making the life you want? I hope so. And if not, what can you change? Bye-bye.